Okay, so this is a 2008 Yamaha 1100 FX Cruiser, high output. We are getting ready to winterize it for the year, and the things we are going to do is, first off, he added, this is my father-in-law's, he's right there. He added Sta-Bil to the tank, and we ran it around the lake for a couple times. And then we started up on the trailer and got all the water out that it would pump out. The next step is we are going to hook it up. I will show you that here in 1 second. Hook it up to a hose, and we are going to use marine antifreeze right here and pump a gallon through the system just to make sure any water that is left in there is out. This may be overkill. You may not need to do this, but it's $2.58, and in my opinion, it's worth it. Putting a couple bucks and making sure this has a little bit of antifreeze in there. So the reason we use RV and marine antifreeze is because it's made with propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is the same stuff that is in Mountain Dew and Pepsi. They use it to de-ice airplanes. It's not hazardous like ethylene glycol, which most normal antifreezes that go in cars, car engines, are made of. So this is not harmful to the environment, and it's the right stuff to use. You don't want to kill anything because you're winterizing your jet ski. So, and it's very cheap. So this is the way to go. I'll show you my setup. It is a small electric pump. I got this at Walmart for $10. We'll put that right into the jug, and it feeds it into this tube here, which is 3/4 outside diameter, 5/8 inside diameter. It literally hooks right in, and then I have a garden hose adapter hooked up to that. This should come with yours, and it hooks up right to the flush system that goes right down in. Now, this goes down into a Y down at the bottom, so we will lose some of the antifreeze out of the back of the back here because there's no check valve. So some will come out of the back, but as long as you get the majority of the gallon in there, that'll be what you need. And then we're going to fog the cylinders. To get this cover off, you have to open, there's 8 of these and 2 screws, and then this cover will pop up off of here, giving you access to the air filter. This is a good time to change the air filter or change the spark plugs if you need to change the spark plugs, or if you want to. You pop that up off and you have access to the spark plugs. These are 10mm to take these off, and you will have to actually disconnect each spark coil over ignition. So you have to take this out and then take the spark plugs out. Okay, now I'm going to start it up and then turn the pump on and pump this gallon through. Okay, now that the system flush is done, we're going to go ahead and fog the cylinders. Okay, 10mm, take these all out. First coil over. Okay, so 5/8 spark plug wrench. This spark plug wrench has the plastic on the inside, or the rubber on the inside, but did not take the plug out. So what I did, I just used this, dropped it back into the hole, and it grabs onto the plug to get it back out. Nice and easy. Now I will proceed to fog the cylinder. This is what I'm using, Sta-Bil fogging oil. What you have to be careful of is this stick here will fall off very easily. I'm going to take them all out at once. I'm going to put them back in the place they came from, but I'm going to squirt the fogging oil down in each cylinder, and then I'm going to roll the motor over a few times so it coats the cylinder walls and everything before I put the spark plugs back in. These are only long enough to go to each cylinder. You can't mix up the cylinders. So I put all the cylinders back together, and my father-in-law pulled the battery. You can see right there, that's the last step that we're going to do. And put that on a maintainer so it doesn't freeze over the winter if it goes low on voltage. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you. If it does, please subscribe to my channel because that helps me.